Okay, good morning, everybody. Morning. Hi. All right. Okay, can you hear me? Yes, right. Okay, thank you. All right, good morning to all of you. Let's just start today's MAO. All right, let's go to the screen. Okay, can you see the coronavirus website? Yes? Okay. Okay, so we are now at 86 million people contacted with the virus. Okay, 86 million. Of course, 61 million people have recovered. That's pretty good, but that means that left about 25 million or 23 million because 1.8 million people passed on from this. All right. So you can see that in terms of averages, okay, we are still way above the 7-day average for number of new cases. And of course, in terms of death, it's also still climbing. All right, although not a lot, but still there. So as of now, today, yes, this today, US has contracted with 217,000 virus. But the craziness is that yesterday was one of the highest, if not the highest, number of deaths in a single day, 3,300 deaths. Okay. Now, of course, when you see all this thing, it's our end of the day, people really don't really bother because it's like it's become a day-to-day thing already. Really bother. But there's a country that I keep on emphasizing, and this country is UK. Now, UK basically has 60,000. It's a new all-time daily record, 60,000, and it's still ongoing. So I am seriously very concerned for this particular country, right? Because definitely if UK right get into serious trouble, it will have a repercussion effect. And I did say last year, in fact, I said that the problem may not come from US because there's a lot of printing, but the problem may come from Europe or UK. So I did say it last year, and apparently, unfortunately, it's really happening. All right. So this is pretty scary because you can see the day-to-day. Let me show you now. Day-to-day movement on UK. You can see the craziness on here. Now, ever since 26 September, all right, it was still okay, reasonable. Numbers. It was still moving higher, but not as crazy. But it was only from the 10th of September, the number just exploded upwards. See that? Just ridiculous. Okay, you can see that the Q cases on the bar chart itself, it just went beyond. Okay, so death also mounting up pretty fast. So this is my real concern for this. All right. So just a little sharing with you. Okay. We do some news first of today to cover up. Okay. The other thing is obviously we know that now, right? Okay. This ongoing Georgia. Okay. The voting has started counting. All right. Okay. People are now basically they have finished their voting. Now this will take how long? Well, the expectation is about 48 to 72 hours. Yes, that long. Because apparently it's all right. The polling from the on the floor by some of the reporters, they say that right, it's almost split both sides. The number of people who's supporting the Democrats and Republicans is really split to the middle. So that's why they're going to go very slow on this. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what's happening. But you can see this is stuff of craziness. People all going to support Donald Trump. I show it to you now. Some music. Wow. Okay. He just that has resemblance sometimes in Jalan Besar when we have all this thing. All right. So this is Twitter. You can if you actually go and find Donald Trump. Where's Donald Trump? I just cannot find him anymore. He was here. Hey, sorry. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Let's find Donald Trump. Real Trump. There we go. Okay, he's apparently down there, and he'll be speaking at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So expecting a crowd going there, and of course he is also very he's going to gear up people. This is the type of crowd. This one not too sure his crowd or the last time one, not too sure, but definitely there's a lot of people there, definitely for sure. So it's a big super spreader event, honestly. Okay. All right, so that is the news up front. So let's start with our daily MAO. Okay, let's begin. Oops. Okay. All right, so today is the 6th of January, 2021, Wednesday. Right, Trader Boys, daily MAO. All right, Mike Pence has no power, question mark. Well, actually, we all know from yesterday when John mentioned it's all right. Indeed, Mike Pence doesn't have that power, all right? But apparently it's all right. The way what Donald Trump says, his lawyer says, in fact, some of the media says that he has the power. So I did a bit of digging for all of us. Okay. So apparently it's all right. Okay. This is the Facebook live page that I'll upload that again. So you know where you look for Georgia results. But this is the thing here. Mike Pence from Channel News Asia. Okay. Basically, the certification of the Electoral College vote is just a formality. But dozens of House Republicans and 12 Senate Republicans loyal to Donald Trump have said that they will raise objection at the joint session of Congress on Wednesday, which is actually later part, not today, the later part of today, okay? So apparently itself, right, the role of Mike Pence is just merely to read out the certified results. So it's really, this is the reason why you don't really look at what you read from internet. It can be very construed. It can be very wrongly, passed out, okay? So from Channel News Asia, our own one, then I looked through, okay? Apparently, yes, Donald Trump is trying to lean hard on Pence to flip the election results, though he lacks that power, okay? And fact check, nope, Pence can't unturn the election results. He can't read this and say there's something different. He can't do that unless you're really crazy to do that. Okay, the Constitution doesn't allow Mike Pence to reject the electoral votes. Okay, that is something that we have to understand this. Now, this is what happened here, as I said yesterday, okay? Now, Mike Pence actually is going to run for 2024 presidential election. He's going to run for it, okay? So obviously he doesn't really want to hurt his boss, because the boss has 70 million people voting him, correct? Right? Let's say that there's no fraud on his side. So 70 million people, that's a lot. So imagine they so support Donald Trump and he go and, screw him up. I'm sure Donald Trump the next 4 years will whack him very hard. That's right, my point is. So, but again, if he don't do that, okay, he will basically put himself in a position whereby the independents and the moderate Republicans that doesn't condone to the Donald Trump behavior, right, they also leave him. Oh shit, he's in a very, very dire position. Left also die, right also die. Chalat. So that's why, he has to appear as loyal as possible, but also cannot destroy his future unless he doesn't want to be the president. All right, so just to let you know, it's out his big headache right now, okay? So we will see what happens tomorrow. It'll be very fun. It'll be very cool to see how he reads the results, and we see what Donald Trump will do. Now, there is ongoing rumors say that, right, he will bring people down to, really, give problem, all right? Now, we all know that right now, factually, it's out, right? Likely Biden will become the president. But I also mentioned yesterday, it's out, right? The problem is that, okay, there will be a lot of ugly stuff popping up, and that may cause some problems. So that's why I did say in a very subtle note is that, right, Biden will be the president, but maybe along the way, someone might take over him. This is my personal view, okay? All right, so with that is out, right, that is what we have for this morning news. So please give me a disclaimer right now, because I need to have disclaimer from all of you guys. Okay, we have 113 people. Okay, so I need you guys to give me a disclaimer. By keying disclaimer right now, and then I can actually, do this. Okay, thank you very much. I need to have at least 55. Okay, we have about 20, 30 now. Okay, as we are talking now, the Dow Jones is moving higher. SFY. This morning itself, the Dow Jones is CCRY positioning. All right, so that's why, we have to follow rules, even though that we can be negative on the macro picture, but the rules call for buy, we just have to follow through. So for traders who are short in the Dow Jones, right, just FYI, the market today is a CCRY positioning. All right, we have about 55 more to go, guys. I need just 5 more before we start this session. Okay, we're stuck at Peter Thiel at the moment. Okay, right, 2 more and we are done. Stuck at Eiling now. Okay, 1 more to go, guys. Still, anybody can just give me 1 more before we start, because I really need 55 people. All right, this is very important. Okay, thank you, Matthew. All right, thank you so much. Okay, let's see what happened today. Now, basically for the Dow Jones, we saw it last night. Okay, again, this happened. All right, the market was basically down. It was down by about near 300 points. Then after that, towards the end of the day, it surged up. Now, one of the things that basically pushed the market up was the oil price. Now, oil price yesterday, or in fact, this morning hit $50 already. Okay, I told you, right? Oil will go up soon, right? And it happened. So what is happening right now is that, okay, Boeing was the best performing stock. The day before was the worst performing stock, right? See, that's how it flipped. Yesterday was bad, today is good, things like that. So energy stock basically went advanced 4.5%, the best since December the 4th, after Saudi Arabia agreed to voluntary production cuts in February and March. So they're cutting the production, hence therefore price goes up. That's simple as that. So because of that itself, you can see that all energy stocks goes up, right? So energy stocks goes up usually will mean that the Dow will go up. I say this many times. Whenever you see oil go up, the Dow will go up. That is how it works because, like I say, all these are component stocks, okay? Of course, the other thing is that there's stronger than expected US manufacturing data, which also came out as a pretty positive one, okay? But on the flip side itself, we have the COVID-19 still ongoing, all right? And also England has just imposed the third coronavirus lockdown, right, on Monday, okay? So the Dow Jones was pretty sideways, moving down initially after the cash market opened. Then after that, by midnight, we went up again, okay? So now it's even higher now, okay? Now the futures are trading even higher because there's some optimism ongoing right now. So the thing is this, for news side itself, right? People are still waiting for Georgia news. But this one, I can be upfront. I believe that this one, the Republican will take. I think it'll be a 52-48 thingy. This is my my personal view, okay? I believe that because that after all this Xinjiang and all this stuff, right? People in Georgia mightly will prefer to have a change, okay? Georgia is a Democrat state, FYI, but there is a possibility of it swinging over to the Republicans, okay? Now, Chinese telecom stock is all right, basically rally, but we just saw on news is all right. WeChat and a lot of Pay, Alipay, all this payment gateway, right, has been stopped again by the executive order of Donald Trump. So again, don't know what's going on. One moment they say okay, next one say not okay. You know, just keep on flipping. Now, I'm very sure that Donald Trump, if he really is a sore loser example, he will definitely execute a lot of executive order just to make things very difficult for Biden. All right, but of course, on the flip side, when Biden come in again, he can turn back again. So it's very silly here, a lot of wayang show. Now, of course, this former Trump senior economic advisor is more like a lot of threat. Look at his face anyway. Says that, right, okay, if the Democrat wins, then the Dow will come down. Oh, okay, so threats, huh? All right, so I'll leave it there. Okay, so let's just review what happened yesterday. This is what happened in the Dow Jones. Now, the day before was a BNB, a big movement bar. But I mentioned to you the KSI is green in color, so it will support the buy side. And truth be told, the Dow Jones basically went down initially, then go up. Now, I said before many times, if the KSI is green, if you want to buy, look out for KTR -1, -2, or -3 to buy, right? So what happened is, you can see right here. Now, yesterday for the Dow Jones, incredibly, seemingly follow it. The market came down first to KTR -1. Okay, you can see right here. Then what happened itself, immediately the market did the CCRY almost instantly, okay? And that's why the market went up again. Then after that, it did come down. Incredibly, again, it comes to the KTR -1 level. And again, at the same time, the market do a CCRY. You see, it's almost like, you know, the KTRs are levels that we tell each other at 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, it's computed by the system. But this is the market after hours and hours later, and the market just know exactly where to go. Then it know where to do the flip. That means at that moment itself, when market hit the KTR -1, it just know where to stop there and created the CCRY. And indeed, it do the same thing over and over again. That's the reason why our system itself is heavily watched by a lot of people, because they know that it works. And of course, in the KSI, you can see the KSI jump right here. So that confirms the double buy and reason why the price goes up. Now, if let's say you miss everything, there is one little trade right here that I picked up yesterday. This is a beautiful one. This is a BNB, right, guys? BNB, right? This is a BNB, then followed by the CCRY, right? CCRY, red turns to yellow. So I picked up that and we went long from there itself. Now, why was the reason for the buy? Because I saw the KSI was all the way green. So the price was coming down, but the KSI was green. So it's just a matter of time to wait. Wait for what? Wait for the color change to happen. So when I saw the BNB, straight away, I know that there's something going to happen very soon. And when the market crossed the opening price with the CCRY, I know that it's a buy. So instantly, you know, the Dow from there went up, right? So this is how you trade the system. You just have to wait, let the system fits into the market itself. Then once you see all the turning points, you just go for the buy or sell, okay? All right, if you understand what I just shared just now, please key number 1 right now while I drink my water. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So that is the Dow let's look at today's market, shall we? Now you can see now the Dow is moving up already. The Dow is moving up. Now yesterday is the CCRY, red turns to yellow. So today is a buy. So the day before we shorted the Dow Jones based on rules, but when it closes yellow bar this morning, we cut our losses and flip to long side. So that is what you do for trading. You have to follow the rules. You cannot change around, okay? So that is what's happening. Okay, before I come to then, you can see right now, this is today's chart. Today got no pivot. I repeat, today Dow got no pivots. So no pivot means what? Very simple. Follow the OP rule. That's why again, when there's a CCR1, I know that today, once the market open, it's a buy already. You don't need to ask me. So you can see initially there was some selling. All right, initially there's some selling, but after that you see a BNB is already there in the morning. BNB was there. Then after that followed by the color change, and of course then the Dow move up. Of course. You may say, but it's too early to call, right? It's like, so early. I understand, but rules are rules. Above OP for today, with no pivots, right? It will be a buy, okay? It will be a buy. Now, FYI, this is the new version 3 with the boys 3.6, all right? You'll be receiving it over this weekend. All my students, kindly take note. You will receive this over this weekend. You will need to upgrade this system. I mean, you must delete away all the PSV files. You need to upgrade with this. If not, on Monday morning, you cannot see anything already. This is very, very critical and very, very important. Now, you can see that this is the KCB line, right? The one you see in your current version 3.5. Now, watch this. This is 30605, right? Once I flip over to 15-minute chart, right? Look at it. I pull down. Hey, you see that? The thing is there. Wow, that means that KTR plus 2 and our KCB is almost identical. So I can safely say this, later on, if the market breaks KTR plus 1, there is a very good chance that the Dow may go up to here, 30605 later, right? Based on what we have been seeing every time. Okay, when there's a stack in the market, and if the market call for buy, example for this particular case, there will be a fairly good chance that the Dow will hit this point later. Okay, so free gift ready. So this is what you will love to have, the day chart and the intraday chart combined, the KCB right on there. So see, good stuff, right? Extra stuff to all of you. Free, no need to pay. All right, this free upgrade, not free indicators, okay? All right, so let's look at today's chart right now. Wow, you see this again? Look at the MA30. Oh my goodness. Now, yesterday we thought MA30 is that 30192. And you see the moment the price come down to that level, it went down first initially. But once it went back up again, it can buy. You see that? That's how powerful it is, MA30. So now today, the new MA30 level, today will be here. Sorry, it's about a little bit more. Let's put it. Okay, perfect. Now, 30229. Today, MA level, 30229. Now, of course, someone did ask me, Cal, why don't you just put it inside the, into the system itself? Then it will be even better and easier. Well, I'm actually thinking of that, honestly, because if the world is full of trading a lot of these robots, right, then of course we must take note of that. So today I know that the level is 30229, so it's pretty far away. So unless it's a pullback below OP, if not, it should be K. So today's OP is 30380. So I'm going to say upfront here to all of you. Now today no pivot, right? So the OP will be the main driving direction. So above OP is to go up, and now it got resisted perfectly at the trend line for conventional chart. Okay. Then if let's say for some reason there's some profit taking, whatever reason, bam, the price comes down, goes below 30380, right? Then I can tell you this, it will come down to here. Sure, in a way. Because right, you can see all along itself, right? The MA30, whenever the price comes down, the MA30, 99% trigger it. But once it trigger it, there will be initial breakthrough. They go below. But once it recover again, right, it's a buy already. So that's why I will say this upfront now. If the Dow Jones later break below OP for whatever reason, then it will come down to this price first, 30229 first. Okay. Then after that, if it stays above again, you can go buy and buy. Okay. All right. Clear? If everybody is clear, can you key the word DOW on the Dow? DOW, Dow, into the group chat. So I've given you the guide for today's trading. Now, of course, there's no much fundamental news. Nothing much. I said that the Georgia side and tomorrow's the Electoral College voting. All right. So seriously, it's just technical buying. Everything just for technical buying now. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. So for the weekly chart, it's still there. It's still hovering between the levels. So nothing much has changed. But you can see a very interesting alternative. White, black, white, black, white, black. So obviously, if this Thursday is a black, then technically next week is a white, right? So let's take a look and see what happened, all right? But this is a very interesting BNB right now for the weekly chart. So that means that next week, all right, there will be the top and the low will be the resistance and support that we should be watching closely, okay? All right, so that is the Dow. Now, how about NASDAQ? Now, NASDAQ yesterday, again, look at it. Wow, look at MA30. Yesterday, NASDAQ break off below the MA30, went down a little bit. Then after that, reverse. Wow, recover and close at day high. Oh, power, right? So again, that's why the MA30 is so useful, okay? So for today, MA30 is here. So MA30 is here. Now, today also, NASDAQ got no pivot, okay? Just verify. NASDAQ got no pivot. Let me bring it to you now. How I know? Of course, I'm the creator. Okay, so NASDAQ got no pivot today. No pivot today. Okay, so no pivot means what? Same thing again. The OP will be the guiding light. If the market stays above OP, buy. Below OP, sell. Simple as that. Okay, but you see, Kel, normally you have a pivot, market is very sideways, right? Yes, I cannot deny this. There's a 50% chance the market will go sideways. 50% chance the market will move. So again, it's up to you as an individual to make your own call. But I will say this up front. NASDAQ itself, the KSI is red in color, right? So it is a little bit to the sell side. So if the NASDAQ goes up, right, what happens is look out for sell positioning, KTR -1, -2, sorry, KTR +1, +2, +3. Look out for the high side to sell if you want to sell the NASDAQ. Okay, all right. So seemingly now NASDAQ got a little bit of profit taking at the moment. Still a bit too early to call. Let's see later on. All right, let's jump back to NASDAQ. This is the conventional chart. So conventional chart, I'm going to do my quoting now. So same thing again. This level is for 12690 around there. Okay. All right, 690 around there. Okay. So which means that if NASDAQ later on do pull back, now it's 12825, right? Now it's 12825. Okay. All right. So if NASDAQ later on do break below OP, I believe that the NASDAQ will challenge again the MA30. So again, at 12690, it'll be a good price to buy back your short. Of course, you may say, what if it breaks through? No, if it breaks through, if you want to, after you buy back some position, you can actually look at it to see whether it go lower. Okay. But of course, just be mindful that if the market recovers, then you buy back your position. So you understand my point? So I'll repeat one more time for you. The opening price today is 12815 for NASDAQ. So if the NASDAQ now breaks below 815, then there's a chance that NASDAQ will retouch 12690 again. Okay? Now, when you hit down there yourself, buy back some position, buy back some. Then see whether how low can you go. But I realize that if 12690 holds fort, then consider to buy back more of your position. All clear? Okay, so you see, I'm trying to make things very easy for everybody, right? Even though, you know, some of you may not be using my system, it doesn't matter. As long as you make money, I'm happy for you. It's as neutral as possible, okay? Oh, NASDAQ now has went below slightly at OP level already. Seemingly there's some profit taking at the moment now. I just do the Dow Jones again. The Dow Jones chart. Okay, let me just bring it in. Wow, there's some selling in the Dow. Okay, wow. Oh my God, look at it. He hit the KTR +1 straight away pull back. See? Oh my God, crazy. This is how it is, guys. Imagine this line is not there. You won't know that it's a resistance here, right? I mean, of course, you can just conveniently draw something like this and say, oh, this is the resistance. I mean, that is the point you can do. But if you don't need all this, you believe in the system. Wow, 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 what's happening? Okay, it's pulling back now. Wow, what's happening? Oh, okay. Someone died. All right, but anyway, that is how it goes. It's going to be very volatile today. I repeat, today, tomorrow will be very volatile. It will be. So traders on the long or the short side, you just have to be on screen if you really can. All right, this is my personal take. Okay, so ongoing, this is the NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ weekly chart. This is something that I want to explain this to you guys. Look at it. This is my NASDAQ long-term chart that I draw for a long, long time. And you guys have been with me for quite a while, right? So I've been drawing this particular trend line. I know that it looks again funny, but it works. So I realized that last 2 days, the NASDAQ already went below my level. So now the thing is this, I constructed this resistance level, which obviously the market went above, but the next day, there is a reversal here. So I decided to leave it there for a while just to give myself a bit of a feel. Now, what I'm seeing right now, okay, is that right? The market seemingly resisting there. Now, this is not very good, guys. This is not a very good sign. So with a big movement bar here itself, right, I'm going to put this here to remind myself that this support cannot be broken. This is a resistance that you must watch out. So that means that, right, if I put this support, you realize that it's quite nearby to all the technical levels. So I believe that the NASDAQ, right, this particular low is very critical. If the NASDAQ come down to this point here and stay strong, I will buy here. I repeat, yes, you heard me correctly, I will buy there. Okay, all right. Now, if the NASDAQ breaks below this particular level and close below this level, then I can tell you this, not only I will sell, I probably will look for a heavy sell, because that means the NASDAQ should come down at least to this point here itself, at least this point here, and that's about 12,000 around there. Okay, so that means it's a 500 point movement. 500 points. Okay, so traders on the NASDAQ, you may want to consider to take note of this. NASDAQ, all right, 12,000. Okay, 12,000. Okay. Ronnie, the CCYR day chart. No, you can't do that. The day chart is still yellow. Yesterday already yellow. You cannot change there. Unless you are doing the intraday chart. You do intraday, then no problem. Okay, see? Not yet. Relax. Okay. All right, so that is the NASDAQ. Oops, sorry. Then, of course, people be asking me, Kel, can you cover S&P? Okay, I cover S&P for you, okay? Now, S&P 500, okay, this is the chart that I have. Okay, let me show it to you, the compressed one first. This is the S&P chart that I have, okay? It's still around there, a little bit like the Dow. Now, the next S&P chart, okay, let me just show you a little bit more. You can see that the MA is beautiful. The MA on the S&P is beautiful. Okay, take a look, guys. Every time the S&P hit the MA, almost every time the market will rebound there beautifully. You can see that? Wow. Now, I've said this before, I'll repeat this again. When a technical line that you draw is so accurate that it really seems to fall in place every time you use it, right? You have a gem at home. Now, this gem will give you a lot of money if you use it correctly. Now, of course, you say, Kel, what's so difficult? If the market hit that point, I'll buy, right? Correct. So this gem at home now, right? You know this is the MA30 that I have now. Every time it hits there, the market will go up. Every time it hits there, the market will go up, right? So have you heard of this story called The Boy Who Cried Wolf, right? Remember that? So every time it hits there, the market goes up. So there will be a day it will hit that again and close below. So we won't know which day, but there will be a day. Mark my word, there will be a day the market will go below my MA30 and it will close below it. Now, why is it like that? Because we have seen this happening so often. So let me just show to you now what do I mean by that. Take a look here. Okay. Now, okay, I'm not scaring you. I'm just showing you facts and figures. Everybody, don't freak out. Okay, this is exactly what I meant. Okay, back in this October last year. Okay, October last year. So October last year, you can see the first time the market stays above MA30, it went up, right? Then after that, it went down the next day. Then the next day, it recovered again. Then it happens again. Now, during this period of time, it went below, but it was supported in a way. Then after that, it became like, you know, everybody saying, okay, no worries, as long as the MA30 is strong, everybody follow. That was what the news was saying. Many technicians was calling for that, don't worry. Now, that time already, I tell my friends, this area here is right, it's a worrisome because it closed below the MA for a while. So the first sign of trouble. Then this was the one, right? In February, right? In February before Chinese New Year last year, the market closed this way. And of course, everybody, if you are my student, okay, I think that I need to, because you all may not get to see this on the video replay, but I will tell you now. Okay, this particular candle, right? This particular candle, what do you see? It's a BNB. You notice it? This particular candle itself is a BNB. Can you take note of that? So that was whereby, if you actually remember what I tell you, when you see a BNB, you put the high and the low side by side. Okay, you will notice that on this particular day, the market closes below the MA30 for the first time again after many times. Then it actually goes and close below the BNB. So below MA30, below BNB, two things at the same time. And then what happened? We saw what we don't want to see. Bam. Okay. All right. So is it by coincidence? Is it because it just happened with the Wuhan virus was ongoing? We don't know. But as a trader, as a technical guy, I'm informing you that history repeats itself. Patterns is created by humans. Humans' behavior leads to patterns. So I'm saying that right now we are seeing exactly the same thing seemingly happening. Can you see that, my friends? What is this guy? This is the BNB. All right. This is the MA30. So everything is coming back again at the same time. So that's why a lot of technical traders now, those who are technical traders, they're telling you it's bullish, they are not wrong. The fundamentalists are telling you that, right, in January, they will see a 5 to 10% pullback, they are not wrong. So it's just a matter of whether you believe it. And if it happens, are you there to capture this behavior? All right. So clear? If you are very clear with this, key number 3 right now, when I take a little water break again. Wow, gold is 1955 and 1954 already. Yes, sir. Anybody make money in gold? All right, we say right, gold will go to 1954, right? Yes, it already happened. Congratulations to all of you. Woohoo. Gosh, this is fun. This is really fun. Okay, so all right, so this is the phone that I have. I've been drawing this for a while. I've been staying there. So of course, again, people say, Cal, just be upfront with me. What is the possibility of this type of thing really happening? I mean, this is crazy, you know. Let's look at here. This is the reason that the market fell, right? Back then. The reason was the Wuhan virus / COVID-19. So the question is, what type of thing will bring to this type of magnitude? Now, you really need more than that. That means that you need not only the COVID-19, you need the B117, and probably something natural disaster or human executed event. Yeah, you need that. If not, it's impossible. But if that really happened, right, either this, I mean, what I just said earlier, then yes, that is a very strong possibility. Now, I'm going to tell you up front here today on 6th of January, live now, okay? Okay, Silver War, possible. All right, I'm going to say it right now for everybody's sake, okay? If this really ever happened, I can tell you one important thing, my friends. If ever this thing really happened, all right, then when the S&P really goes here, wow, don't wait, don't bother. Basically, if you can, consider to even sell your car away to buy into the stock market. Because if Democrats is to win, okay, FYI is to win, and then after that, whatever Jing-Jang happened, bam, the market crashed off, right, for whatever reason, okay? Democrats will be the first person in the first party in the world to tell Federal Reserve, I don't care what the hell you do, open the tap. Open the tap. Yeah, so they will flood the market with all the money in the world, definitely for sure. So what happened is the dollar will definitely be over, you know, crazy. The supply of dollar will go nuts case. And hence, therefore, the dollar will cause gold prices to go exorbitant in prices. And obviously, Bitcoin will also go crazy. You heard me correctly. Yes. So if that happened itself, right, there's 3 things to do. Buy stocks, buy gold, buy Bitcoin. Okay, you heard me, huh? All right. So I'm going to write it down. Buy stocks, okay? Buy stocks, buy gold, buy Bitcoin. Okay? Just trading SGB. Okay? If ever happen. But people say, Cal, is it possible? Well, we have seen it before, right? The market basically took how long from here? From this point here, the market took only 24 trading days, my friend. Don't think it's very, wow, so far away. 24 trading days is all the market took, less than a month or 1 month to 1 week, okay? 24 trading days and the market hit that point already. You understand? So do take note that I will cover in depth when that thing happen, if ever happen. All right, seriously, all right. So if let's say history is a way to see this, if my drawing have a way, then well, let's just for the fun of it, just doing this, okay. All right, wow, July. All right, no, I think it's don't be so much a bit crazy. I think my gut feel is here around here around here. That should be the right drawing. Let me just draw for all of you, okay. My next drawing here. Yeah, for fun only, don't think too much. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So that's about how much that is about. Just for fun, okay? Just for fun. Okay, here we go. 21.57. Okay, 21.57. Slightly lower than previous low. Okay, 21.57. Okay. All right. Anyway, today is no crazy mode, All right, 21.57. Right, 40 number, no lah, can buy lah, but okay, all right, got it, S&P 500. All right, long time never share about this. All right, so at the moment now itself, right, let's go back to the next thing that will be on our gold price. Okay, this is a Dow recap, done ready. Okay, so this is the gold price yesterday. Now, gold initially was going up all the way towards our target 1954, but this is the futures market. Then after that, at 9 o'clock, because of the result, the good numbers from the manufacturing, right? Straight away, the market pulled back because obviously, good news the market don't really like. Okay, so the market for gold pulled back. But after that, it's all right. Amazingly, gold recover. So now what's happening is that now people are starting to you see, as usual, when the market come down, they give you another story. Now they tell you that gold, the bears are waiting to pounce. They're telling you that is a really real or false, is the rebound, coming in or not? Because again, you see this type of news. Eventually read the news, you're gonna get yourself into a crazy nutshell. So this is what actually really happened in gold prices yesterday. As long as the gold stays above OP, it was a buy. I mentioned to you yesterday. And I told you the KSI is green, right? So any KTR -1, -2, or -3 yesterday was a buy. So let's take a look today. Look, beautiful. You see, the moment gold came down, as I mentioned to you, because the KSI on the day chart is a green, right? Anytime if you see the KSI, you see the price hit the KTR -1, -2, or -3, then followed by a color change, it will be a buy. And of course, the KCX gave you the confirmation. The KCX was there, so it's a buy. So obviously, after that, gold went up. Very nice. All right. So after that, there's no more KCX available in the market. Don't have already. Okay. So let's look at today's gold, shall we? Now, I already told you guys, gold has break away from my Dow trend line. So that's why I got no more Dow trend line for you. So there are some resistance level there to watch out for, but nonetheless, this is something that is still moving up. Now, there's something that I want to inform all of you. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, for my let's do confirm. For my PTP student, PTP, you know what am I drawing? Okay, this is called the trend setter. All right, so you will know that what am I drawing here. Please put your circuit breaker at the right place, and then you know what to do in the next wave. Okay, all right, so that's why traders just watch out for this. So at the moment now for gold, seriously, unless there's something nasty to happen in the stock market, if not itself, right, do expect gold price to stabilize around here. Okay, all right. Now for the calculation side, the one I told you, right, using the high and then calculate the 95, 90, 85 level. You see, right, the moment the market stays above 1866, the gold price went up already. So it's really crazy. So if you're asking me, Cal, where is the next resistance level? Well, it should be around 1970 mathematically. The last time gold hit was 1965. Just missed by $5. 1965 the last time. So now the gold is now trading at 1952. Well, if let's say history repeats, then maybe around here, right, the market will find a way to inform you. So what will that be? The opening price. If the gold price goes below OP, that means the market is coming to sell, right? So that's why now today it already triggered 1954. Now, why 1954 such a darling number to all of us? Let me explain this to you through our trade with the boys chart. Okay. Take a look, guys. Woohoo! Wonderful. Come in timely for today's sharing. You see that? When gold was actually here, we call for a buy based on CCRY, right? Remember? Based on CCRY, we call for buy. Then after that, it came a CCRY, we go for buy again. Now, the first wave, we did well. The first wave, we did very well. We sold near the high, correct enough? Then the second wave, we took a little bit early profit because the market pulled down, and then we were SWL out. Then, of course, obviously, you can actually go in to buy lah. But based on rule, you have to buy at the opening price here, which the market just didn't go low enough for us to buy. Shit. Of course, after that, what happened? Right? The market is supposed to then be market been ding dong for a while. Then after that, it exploded above the upside, and of course, gold went up. So everybody was saying, Cal, where will gold go, right? I already tell you guys, it will go to this point here. This point is what number? 1954. Okay, this is the KCB, aka chocolate bar. Why? Because this chocolate bar wasn't being touched before. So it's a fresh chocolate bar. Fresh. Never tested. Good one. So what happened now? You can see right now live, it have touches it. Okay, the market have just touched the KCB level. Beautiful kiss. All right. And if you have the new version next week, you will see this on your chart. You see? So that's now when you're buying gold, CCRY, you know that there's a KCB on top here, 1954, and the market kiss it perfectly and come down. Jam, right? So that is why you really need to be with us. I will keep on improving the system to make it better and better for all of you. So guys, bring your friends in. FYI, the price now is 1688. If you still procrastinate and your friends is losing money in the market, bring them in, because I tell you this, if the more I improve this system, likely the price will go even higher. Okay, so I'm just informing you. So traders who have already bought long on gold, I will sincerely tell you that if you can, 1954 already trigger, take some profit, set SWL. Okay, right? If you got it, can you key number 8 right now? Number 8. Now, some of you say, Kel, why today you talk so long, right? Yes, I purposely do it for you, okay? I purposely drag until 9:15 for you to show you Hang Seng, okay? Ayo. Because people say, Kel, not fair, you never talk about Hang Seng, and then, you know, okay, fine. So I tell my wife, give me 5 more minutes extra today. All right, so Hang Seng yesterday on the conventional chart itself, you can see it's still moving higher. There's a lot of funds going to Hong Kong. Again, these funds that went in is definitely not the local retailers. It's very clear. It is the, you know, the Chinese government. All right, it is the one that's pumping to hold the fort. All right, so Hang Seng is going to open in about 7 seconds time. I'm going to go right now, zoom for you. Hang Seng, where are you? Where are you, Hang Seng? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Hang Seng has started. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, wow, many KCB. Hang Seng, there's a KCB at this 27737. There's a KCB right there. So there's a resistance today at 27737. See, lovely, right? Straight away, you know where are the resistance level and where the technical level straight away. So for Hang Seng today, it opens between the pivot 1 and pivot 2 level. Hence, therefore, Hang Seng, as long stable of OP, will be upside. But the upside comes to this KCB level 27737, there will be some form of resistance. Now, for Hang Seng, we use 5-minute chart. Okay, Hang Seng, we use 5-minute chart. So KCB level and Hang Seng KTR +1 is pretty nearby. It's a stack at the moment here. Okay, so at least today, I fulfill my promise to show you live movement. Now, in case guys look at it, why the color is there is look at it. When the market stays above opening price, it's moving towards pivot 1, it will turn blue in color. Or if it goes above the pivot 1, it will be blue in color. But if it goes below OP, right, it will become white in color. Unless it break below P2, then become pink, violet in color. Okay, so just let you know, the coloration of it does tell you some stuff of the market sentiment. Okay, but the KSI for this Hang Seng is green in color. So any KTR -1 to -3, look out for buying opportunity if there is a buy call over there. All right, so you got a Hang Seng now, happy, right? Okay, let's jump back to oil. Wow, look at oil. So oil, basically, I thought it's a downtrend. I thought I can buy it cheap, but too bad it never came. So this line, I have to remove away, no more already. Then of course, the resistance, no more already, take out. Okay, all these things, I all have to take out because it's no longer valid for me. Okay, I must take them out first. See, there's no wrong. I mean, technical trading is like that. You must know what to do, that's all. So yesterday, the market, the MA was perfect, I told you, right? And then it rallied up all the way to $50. Now it's 50. So the question is this, okay? I've been saying this, guys. All right. I said this before. If the Democrats is to win, crude oil price will go up. You heard me already, right? All right. I told you about the waffle and raspberry story. Remember? The waffle and raspberry story. So I told you, right, this market don't just move by its own. You can tell me this, can you tell me that? Production cut. We have seen this production cut many times, but it didn't go up, right? The last time we see production cut itself, right, it was here. But crude oil also plunged. Then after that itself, right, when there's no talk, suddenly crude oil go up its own. And now crude oil is scaling higher and higher. So I'm pretty sure to tell you that, on my personal opinion, the waffle and raspberry story will likely happen this year. I don't know what will happen. It will usually happen. This is something that is always like that. Okay. So watch out for this crude oil price. There's a lot of chocolate bar, empty one. So there is a potential for crude oil to go all the way to $53. Okay. Now, of course, we see, Kel, if crude oil go to $53, that means that what you say about the stock market will follow through, right? Yes, technically, yes. Technically, yes. But I did tell you before, there will be a point whereby if the crude oil price goes up and the stock market comes down, right? Ooh, that is a trouble. The trouble is just around the corner already. Okay, so watch out for this, okay, for crude oil. Now, for crude oil, the crude oil chart, I'll cover a bit more today because it is a very special day. Oh, wow, gold come down already. Have you take profit? Wow, live. My God, who can do this? Live, 1954 hit, came down. Wow, crazy. Oh, gosh. Okay, ooh, sorry. Okay, now because crude oil don't have KCX, okay, crude oil don't have KCX, it does not blinking out. Okay, for crude oil, apology, just ignore the sound. All right, for crude oil today, you can see crude oil is a CCRY, right? So it's a buy on crude oil. How come the crude oil price going up, the Dow is coming down, right? Wow, you see the Dow coming down so fast. Hey, see the Dow? Oh my God, reverse so fast. Oh my God, turn back to red again. Oh shit. Okay, so crazy. KTR +1 resistance. And it's very crazy stuff. All right, so guys, think about this. You can do this with global market. Imagine global market. We can still do it live right now. So that's why we are going to go into global. So for crude oil, as I said, for today, 50, 57 is the first resistance for pivot 1. KCB 51.22, KCB 52.52. Okay, watch out for this. All right. Now think about this. If there's a production cut itself, right, and crude oil price, do this. This is going to be very interesting here to watch. Okay. All right, so we have recap on gold yesterday. Gold basically was sideways, then now it went up already. So congratulations for people. But remember this, guys, okay, follow. Now, our Bitcoin is doing very well. Honestly, Bitcoin. Again, let me repeat this. The reason why we need to migrate the server is because Bitcoin, the volatility is really very fast. Our KSI has a little bit problem to really run with it. So that's why we have to migrate and change the whole service. A lot of costs again. But to you guys, it's absolutely free for this test out period. But you can see yesterday's market, the moment KCX turned green, watch out for the yellow comes in, red turns to yellow, you buy. Now, of course, not every trade will make money. Please, it will not be like that. If every trade made money, I will never tell you already. But if you look at it over the cross the board, Bitcoin, the last few days, people say sell Bitcoin, get out of Bitcoin, right? But for us, we just stick with the flow. See KCX, see red, see yellow, buy. All right. So Carl, if you're here, I see you here. Maybe you want to consider doing this, little testing. It's very good. All right, because one whole day is all right. There's as many as 3 to 4 KCX trade on a 5-minute chart, as many up to 7 in the day itself. Okay. So if we can do a little bit of automation, hey, not bad, huh? Quite a good idea. All right, Carl, you heard me? I see you there. Okay, guys, before we go today, food for thoughts. Wherever you go, no matter what the weather is, always bring your own umbrella. No lah, bring your own sunshine. Okay. All right. The thing is this: I'm always a happy person, even though I can have a lot of stuff on my head, but still I want you guys to make money. I really want you to do well. Okay. As I mentioned to you guys, please be very careful. Please be very careful. I told you guys before that the market is going to be very choppy, and if you look at this now live, this is a yellow red formation. Now, if today If today the Dow Jones really end red today, that means what? That means this is a zebra formation. Now, all my students, you know, if it's a zebra formation, that means that there will be big movement coming soon, very soon, okay? All right. And of course, if you look at it, the scary part is this, because yesterday chart is pretty tight range. If the Dow Jones do come down, let's say it stays around here, but that will create what? Another BNB. This will create another BNB if let's say things happen. So it's a BNB followed by BNB. Now, two BNB side by side each other is never good news. I repeat, two BNB beside one another is never good news. Now, previously it was because it was the Christmas period, maybe still due to lack of liquidity, the market did BNB. Okay, fine. But now it's a fresh start of the year. Everything is fresh. Be very careful, okay? Be very, very careful. All right. Oh, there's a new trade here on going out and go. Okay, Gerald, I'll just do it for you now. Okay, go. Oh, BNB. Oh, okay, BNB followed by color change. Okay, all right, cool. All right. Okay, that's all for today. Take care, guys. I hope you make money today. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Make money. 1954. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.